Hello friends, welcome back to SS Kitchen. So today I'm going to show you a few different kind of dips. They are really good when you're having friends over and if you want to make like a cheese platter with some dips. I have added two options for vegan and one option for non-vegan, but they can be easily enjoyed with a vegetarian food, non-vegetarian food, and of course the nibbles and snacks and everything. So first of all, I'll introduce you to the ingredients of what we are going to make. So today we are going to make one hummus, which is a classic hummus using chickpeas, which we have right here. And then we're going to make a different hummus, which is a beetroot hummus. And this is for beetroot hummus. And then we have this organic tahini. Tahini is basically a sesame seed paste, which is the must for hummus. We have 2 lemons. We have some fresh mint right here. I have some garlic. This is crushed garlic. And I have some garlic cloves. This is parsley. And then we have some dill. And we have some chives. And we have some paprika. And then we have some salt. This is 2 types of dips here. And one more ingredient that we're going to use in one of the last dip is yogurt. So I have my yogurt in the fridge right now because I'm going to use it when I'm going to make it. It's just a hung yogurt, nothing fancy about it. But yeah, let's get started. So we need a blender or a mixture to make these dips. Just make sure that you choose the one which will finally blend the chickpeas. Of course, we will be using some olive oil to make these hummus. And we'll get started. We'll first of all start with just normal hummus using just the chickpeas and tahini. Okay, so let's get started with our hummus first. So what we're going to do, we're going to take chickpeas. So this is just 2 cans of boiled chickpeas. And I'm using approximately 1 can for just the hummus. And the other can we'll be using for our beetroot. So this is half of the chickpeas left. So I've put these chickpeas in and now I'm going to put 2 cloves of garlic. I'm going to put some paprika in it. I'm going to put some salt. Salt and paprika can be according to your own taste. Because sesame seeds paste we're going to add, it's going to be a little sweet, not too much. Okay. So we're going to add 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna add another 1 tablespoon of tahini. Okay. So I'm just gonna put this aside. It looks a bit messy. Okay. And there we go. We're gonna take the blender. The part of the blender, I'm gonna just put it into a quick time lapse so you don't have to hear the whole blending sound. But yeah, I'll show you the result after this time lapse is done. So now that the blending is done, I'll just quickly show you how it looks. You can have a look, it looks really fine blended paste. So while I was blending, I just added some little bit of the water in it, just to make it all come together. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna add some parsley into it. So this is just the dry parsley, and I'm going to take this thing out in a bowl. And there it is. Your perfectly good hummus is ready. I will, by the end of the video, I'll show you how I'm going to serve this. It's can go with any of the breads or baguettes or veggies. I'll show you all of that at the end. So this is our one dip is made right here. It's just hummus, chickpeas, 2 tablespoons of tahini, some salt and paprika. At the end, just some parsley. What we're going to do now in the same blender, because it's just the base of the hummus, I'm just going to add some more of the chickpeas. I'm going to add some, now we're going to add some beetroot. This is just the canned beetroot. I've added 3 to 5 slices of the beetroot, and we're going to put it on the blender again. It's going to be really nice and vibrant. So what I'll do, I'll just clean the edges of it. Okay, I'll put it on in a blender with some, again, 2 more cloves of garlic and some salt, of course. As I said, the salt can be according to your own taste, but make sure, because the canned beetroots are very, very sweet. Some paprika, and while blending, we're going to again finish it off with some olive oil. So let's get the time lapse going so you can see this quick blending. Okay, so this blending is done. During the time lapse, I have added a few more pieces of beetroot, some more salt, and a little bit of more paprika. Because I'm just going to make this, I'm making these for a big group of people. So yeah, let's make it a bit more. As you can see, it's nice and very vibrant color right here. I've also added some mint into this. There you go, the beetroot hummus right here. And we're going to make the last dip now. This is one of my favorite dips, and I make this dip especially really often. I normally make it with the sour cream, but today I'm going to make it with hunk yogurt. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so for the yogurt dip, we don't need a grinder, we don't need anything. We need some hunk yogurt, and now all the spices or the herbs that I've shown you, like chives, dill, and the parsley, and of course a little bit of a fresh mint. So what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm just going to grab a spoon. I'll be right back. So now what we're going to do, we're going to take the yogurt into the big bowl, and it's a really thick yogurt, and I've only hung it for a few hours. And now we're going to add the garlic, and we're going to save half of the garlic for platter later on. And we're going to add some dry parsley, dry chives, dry dill. And now we're going to add some paprika. And now I'm going to add the mint, and it's the fresh mint on the stem. I don't like to waste the stems because they contain some flavor, and I'm just going to use all of it in. Once the mint is done, we're going to finish off the dip with adding some salt into it. Now I'm just going to mix the dip all together without the salt. And just here is a tip for my vegan friends on this dip. If you would like to make it into vegan dip, just replace the yogurt with your vegan yogurt, and just make sure it's hung for a few hours and drained out of water, and then just make this dip. And at the end, we're just going to add some salt. Yeah, if you're going to make this dip for some parties or some get-togethers and you're going to serve it next day, don't add the salt beforehand. Just add the salt the time you're going to serve, because it's going to extract all the water, and we don't want this dip to be runny. We want this dip to be nice and creamy. Look how amazing this looks. And now we're going to serve these dips off. So now I'm going to show you how I'm going to serve these dips. I have this slice of bread. It's just a normal loaf which you can get from the supermarket, or you can use the French baguette, or if you can't find any of those, you can use just the normal bread and cut into nice shapes, or maybe round, and I'll show you what to do with that. we're going to use the leftover chives and some leftover garlic chives. So I have this grid pan here. I'm going to just drizzle some olive oil onto it. And we're going to just wait for it to be a little bit hot. We want these lines. We want these lines to come on the bread like this when we are going to put it on. So, as you have seen, I have added some garlic and some chives to it, and this looks really nice. You can see this. It looks really amazing. So what we're going to do now, we're going to plate the complete platter together. I'll also show you some add-ons to it, which will go really well with all the dips that we made. So now what we're going to do, we're going to make a nice platter. First of all, I'll be taking the beetroot hummus, putting it right here, like this. I've put a slice of a lime in the center, just to segregate all the dips. Okay. Then I'll take the yogurt dip, put it right here. I just like the combination of the colors all together. They look really nice. And now what we'll do, we'll put the hummus. Let me just grab another clean spoon for the hummus. Okay, there you go. There we go. There we have our hummus right here. Okay. Now, the most important part about serving the hummus, especially the hummus, that I'll show you a trick how to make it not messy. Take a spoon, dig a little bit of a hole in between, like this, and take the olive oil bottle, put your fingers here, and drizzle. And then put some paprika on top. That's it. There we go. We have the platter here. And now I'll show you the complements of this platter, what we'll be going to do. What we're going to do, we're going to put some olives just right in the middle. So here I have some olive here. We'll just place the olives right in the middle like this. Who doesn't like black olives? I love them. Just like them so much. Okay. There we go. We have the olives in the center like this. And we're going to serve this whole platter with these two sides. And we have some vegetables to accompany the platter. Let me just show you the whole thing right here. If you have a look, how amazing this whole platter looks. So as you can see, we made the whole platter. There's some dips, the garlic bread, and the tortillas. And I put some chopped carrots and cucumbers on the side. This entire platter, especially with the dips, goes really well. So do give it a try. Do make all the hummus. Enjoy it with some chips, with some bread, with some veggies, and do leave a comment. How did it go? And thank you so much for watching SS Kitchen. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.